Hey guys, it's Savannah and welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to tell you about something that crazy happened at work last night. So this took place February 1st and I got to work at 4 because I only do nights and weekends. So I got there and my mom works with me and she was there. I'm a server and she was like, oh my God, someone got arrested today. And I was like, oh, here? She's like, yeah, a server. And the manager's like totally sold her out. I was like, wait, what? She's like, I don't know why she was like arrested. I don't know what happened, but it was, we're gonna call her Brittany because it's a like basic, easy name for me to remember. She's like, but it was Brittany. And I was thinking, we have two Brittany's. I was thinking it was the really short-haired girl, and it was not. So I was thinking a different Brittany. I was like, oh, that's horrible. I think she has kids, you know? And then I got a table. I started to make a salad and get them together, and someone else passed me. His name's Noah, and we worked together last night. So I was like telling my mom about how he got someone's number last night. And he was like, today's been crazy. Did you hear someone got arrested? I was like, my mom just told me, do you know what happened? And he said she robbed her boyfriend. And I didn't hear the robbed part. She robbed her boyfriend, but I didn't hear that part because it was loud and he whispered it and I couldn't lip read. So I was like, oh, okay. Maybe it has something to do with drugs or something. I don't know. I was thinking it was a different girl in my head. So I'm like, okay, you know, processing. And then my mom's like, no, the shorter one with the longer hair. And I'm like, oh, the slightly ghetto one who told me that I was wrong about which table numbers. But I've worked here like 4 times as long as her. It was her like first week and she's telling me I'm wrong. Her? Okay. That makes more sense. I guess all the servers were like looking it up online to try to like figure out why and what. And the managers ended up stopping them because, you know, you're not supposed to do that. But this other girl I worked with last night, her name, we're going to call her Taylor. And Taylor was telling everybody the story who just came in. And I overheard a bit of it. And I was like, oh my God, she was caught on Ring camera? What, you didn't know there was a Ring camera at your boyfriend/ex-boyfriend's house? You know? That's crazy. That's weird. So I asked her about it. And she said, somebody posted on Facebook trying to identify who it was who stole from this man who is Brittany's boyfriend/ex-boyfriend. And they did identify the two people in the video. And the one girl in the video, she was like, I didn't steal anything. This girl, his girlfriend, asked me to go in there and get certain things. She left the door unlocked. She told me exactly where everything was. And I did that. And I was thinking, like, why would you do that at first? But then I was like, duh, if I broke up with someone or they broke up with me and I had to go get my things, I'd send someone else just in case you don't want to see them, you know? That was probably the motive. Brittany said that when this guy was robbed, I guess he knew it was Brittany. And Brittany was like, no, I was at work. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me. I was at work. So she planned it so that she'd be at work when it happened. I don't know what was stolen or how big of a deal it was. But yeah, so the cops came. I don't know how they talked to the managers, if they called on the phone or if they physically came in. But I feel like it must have been called on the phone because Brittany did not know the cops were there. I guess one of the managers came up to her and said we had too many servers and then we needed to give away her tables and to go home. And I guess she was arrested on the way out. Crazy. And as I was like there, everyone was like, I can't wait until she's booked. I want to see her picture because she's like a forgettable person, especially with a common name like that, you know, like, I don't know, a common name like Brittany or Ann or Ashley or Nicole, like those are too common. Not necessarily in my job, but like Savannah, I feel like I stand out. My mom's name is Rainbow. She definitely stands out. You know, like there's a girl there named Shadow. She stands out name-wise, you know? But like a common basic name, Taylor, Ashley, Brittany. Not to say those are basic, but more common name, you know? No one could picture her. And I haven't worked with her too much, but she does give I will rob you. I'm petty vibes, so. Yeah. That was crazy. That's what I walked into work with yesterday. I also made $170, but I had a 21 top party that I could not keep up with. Thank goodness I was with the girl I called Taylor in this video. Me and her were on that party together, and she really took it over. I was double sat right as they were like sat. Like I helped her get their drinks, and then I was sat both my other tables at the same time, and she was cut, so she only had the party to deal with, and the other person in our section was also cut, so they couldn't really help us either. So it was just me running around like a crazy person getting drinks for 21 people at one table, and then 2 other tables, both 3 tops, and then bread and soup and salad, and it was a lot. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like I felt so bad. I made her like 5 salads though to get her set up, and I constantly brought bread to the table, and I poured all the first drinks, so I did as much as I could. I just felt bad, and then she really just took it over. I was like, I'm so sorry. And as their food was out, I was sat my 2 tables again. So I was like, oh my god, I suck so hard. I'm so sorry. Like, why am I being double sat when I have a party? Give me sit, and then 20 minutes sit, or 10 minutes. Give me a second so I don't have to run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You're so cute. I love you. All right, yeah, so that's my crazy story. Thanks for listening. It's great because I needed a video for this day in February. The video I was gonna do, I decided not to, and here I am with a story time. Perfect. I don't know what I need to make, but I need to make something. So I love you guys, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I also have a family channel where you can see that crazy boy over there more often. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye.